Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me and for being a part of my community. I am Evany, or you can call me Evie, and on this channel I basically share my life. I share my life here in Japan. I'm a Jamaican living in Japan, and so far it has been 6 years. I can't believe it. Anyways, if you are into all things Japan, if you are really a lover of culture, then please join me on my journey. Now in this video I'm going to be sharing something a little bit different. It's a sit down chit chat, and I know that you're going to want to join me, so don't go anywhere, please. What do they say? It's so corny, like stick and stay. It's so corny. So as I mentioned before, this video is a bit personal, and I can say that I will be very vulnerable in this video. Yeah, very vulnerable, but there's nothing wrong with vulnerability. Tomorrow is actually my last day at my current job. I really can't believe it. Honestly, the time has flown by so quickly. Tomorrow is my actual last day. Whoa. Yeah, I went to work today. I'm still in my work clothes actually, and I think this week it started to sink in that wow, I'm actually wrapping up. I have been working on ensuring that all my grades are in. I've done my proper documentations. I've started the process of shredding documents, and now I'm thinking, okay, what is it that I need to get rid of? What will I have to take home with me? Saying goodbye to my classes. Yeah, it's definitely real. It feels very real. And because I'm going through this experience, it just has me thinking so much about change. Now, tomorrow is my last day at my current job, but I will be moving on to another job. So basically, I'm stepping into a whole new opportunity, a whole new world, a world of growth, basically. You know, I'm stepping into a very good opportunity. Yet I feel a bit apprehensive. I feel a bit nervous. I'm excited. I know that this is a choice that I made. I'm going into a very good position. Yet I feel nervous. I feel a bit of trepidation. And I had to ask myself, like, why do you feel this way? And the reason for that is I am human. I'm human. And that's what I want to talk to you about. I decided, you know what, let me set up the camera and I want to talk to you about change. Now, we know the saying that the only constant in life is change. Yet it's something that as human beings we either shy away from or we look forward to. Yet when the time comes for us to transition into something new, it's very normal to feel a bit of anxiousness or to feel a bit of nervousness, because there's something about stepping into the unknown. Even if you read all the descriptions, like a job for instance, you read the job descriptions, you know your salary, you know your working time, you know all the important information about the job. Just the mere fact that it's something new You are going to be the new member of staff. You are in a completely new environment. It brings about, oh my God, I hope everything goes well. And it's completely normal. But I've just been thinking about my life. Like, I have been living in Japan for 6 years and some change. I literally gave up my life in Japan and I moved here. And when I did that, going back, then I remember I was really excited about coming, but also very nervous. I was literally stepping into a totally different world. New country, new language, new food, all around me, newness, new job, having to build a community from scratch, literally from scratch, because I don't have family here. I don't have, at the time I didn't have friends here. I had to build a community from scratch. I had to, and I am still learning the language. I've had to learn the culture, and still after being here for 6 years, there's so many things that I still don't know, right? And I've changed jobs. I've been the new person. And so many of you, I'm sure, can relate to what I'm saying, right? But change is so important. Even though we feel a bit of anxiety and apprehension in stepping out of our comfort zone, at the end of the day, it's essential to our growth. And that's what I'm saying this to you, but I'm also saying it to myself, that listen, I made this choice because I know that I will grow personally and I will grow professionally. And the feelings of, I feel a little bit nervous about what to expect, that is totally normal. But on the other side of anxiety, the other side of fear, I know there will be growth, right? But it's not all peachy. It's not all peachy, not at all. Should I talk about this? Should I talk about this? Am I ready to talk about this? Yeah. But if I talk about this, listen, if you talk about this, Ebony, you can't cry. Okay? This is not a crying video. Okay? So get it together. Now, I've had to sit and really talk to myself. I've done my meditation, I've done my journaling. And I realized that part of the reason I feel this way, based on my own psychoanalysis, my self-psychoanalysis, so me really being my own psychologist, I know it has to do with the fact that I've gone through a recent major change. Don't cry. So last year, July 2024, I lost my mom. And those of you who know me, you know about this, and I talked about it briefly in a previous video, that if you want to watch this video on how I've decided to approach planning for the future since my mom died, since going through grief, then you can click here and go watch and share your thoughts. But my mom died last year, and that was a major change that brought with it grief and whiplash. You know, losing someone who's so important to you, going through the grieving process, it changes you as a person. You know what I mean? You become a different person. It's the trauma that it brings. It's the change to your routine. It's change to your identity. And this is something I don't know if it's spoken about enough identity. One day you are a daughter with a mother, and then the next day you no longer have a mother. You're still a daughter, you just don't have a mom anymore. You know, it's the what do I now do with that space? What do I now do with that love? Where does the love go? I have all this love here, I send it out, but where does it go? It doesn't go to my mom. Where, you know, it's, you have to figure out so many things. And grief changes the way you view life in general. But then it helps you to realize that, listen, change is just a part of life. And now I'm stepping into another period of change. I'm going forward without my mom. I can't talk to her about my feelings. She's not there to...
I'm not crying. Listen, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not crying. Oh, I'm not crying. Come on, you realize me I try fight it? Me I try fight it. Me I hold it, you know, me I hold it like a G. Me I hold it like a G. Come so me not ball another video here. Me not cry.
Anyways, yeah, it's like no. Come on. I never got. Oh, hold on, give me a sec. Yeah, I never got the chance to tell her about this opportunity, so I never got her insight. I'm gonna play some music. Nothing truly remarkable happens in your comfort zone. Nothing truly remarkable happens in your comfort zone. And just like what can I say? I think about a turtle. You know, think about a turtle in its shell. So when the turtle rests, when the turtle sleeps, it retreats to its shell. And its shell, it's not just a comfort zone, it keeps it safe, right? It protects it from the elements, it protects it from predators. Each time a turtle wants to get food or needs to travel to another place to find a mate, it has to stick its head outside of its shell, its comfort zone, that zone of safety. It doesn't know what's outside, but it takes the chance every single day, right? And that's just an image that I have in my head, that listen, we don't know what's beyond us, but we have to embrace the change. And if we don't, then we're always going to be stuck in one place. So at this point, as I say goodbye to this amazing journey, I have to cherish the memories. Yeah, that's very important. I have to cherish the memories and carry the lessons with me. I am so happy with the relationships that I built. You know, I got to meet so many wonderful people. I've learned so much from them. I had the privilege of teaching some of the most amazing students in Japan, and I'm happy that I could have been a part of their journey. I take the memories and the lessons with me as I move into a totally different space. And I know that everything I experience in this current job will help me in the new one. And that's the beauty of change. That's the beauty of transitions. They don't erase the past. Instead, they add a new layer to who we are, they make us more dynamic, well-rounded individuals. So we cherish what we have, and we also embrace the change. So if you are in a similar position as I am, you may be stepping into a new job, maybe you're moving to a new country. It could be that you are cutting, clearing, releasing, getting rid of the old. Whatever it may be, just remember that life keeps moving and we just have to move with life. Change may be scary, and sometimes we have mixed emotions. Just remember that even if there is a bit of anxiety alongside it, it's totally normal. If you feel fearful, that's also very normal. But always remember that if we want to grow and if we want to be the best versions of ourselves, then we have to embrace the change, because, as I said before, remarkable things happen outside of our comfort zones. So I encourage you to sit, talk to yourselves. I find that it's really, really helpful when you sit in a quiet space. Try not to focus on anything else. Turn off, tune out the outside noise, and just focus on you. I love to, this is my journal, you can see. I have so many journals. I absolutely love journaling. This one is a day page. Sit down with your journal and write your feelings, write your thoughts, and it's really good to understand why you feel the way you do. Again, I wish you all the very best on your journey. If you really appreciate the content of my video, I would really love to hear your thoughts in the comments. How do you feel about change? Have you been going through any recent changes? Is there change on the horizon? Please let me know. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Sayonara. I have 121 subscribers on YouTube.